Hello and welcome to EGW Writings Tech Tips. I'm your host, Darryl Thompson, and today we're going to take a look at the EGW Writings 2 app on my iPad. First of all, let's run the app. So I click on the EGW Writings 2 icon, and first of all, it opens up directly to my home screen. And you'll see there on the home screen, there are 9 icons. Let's go and quickly look at each of these 9 icons and what they can do. First of all, we're going to open My Library. Many of you may be familiar with the EGW Writings app on your iPhone, and you may have wondered what the My Library was. And when you clicked on it, it sort of looked like some sort of bookshelf. What it actually is, it's very similar to the Apple Books and the Kindle Books app, in which it keeps track of your location in the book that you're reading. So you can see here that I'm in Acts of the Apostles, page 65. If I close out of the app and then shut it out and then come back, and it's like, let's say it's like the next day, and I click on EGW Writings and I click on My Library, you will notice that it returns right to page 65 in the book. So I can pick up exactly where I left off the next day. Let's click in the top right hand corner. You'll notice the little home screen, and when I click on that, it will take me back to the main menu. Now you'll see the second one is All Collections, and what All Collections is exactly that. It contains every single collection in the EGW Writings app database. First of all, it has books, devotionals, periodicals, pamphlets, manuscript releases, miscellaneous collections, letters and manuscripts, biography, modern English. And if we scroll down, you'll see that outside, that's the EGW Writing section. We have a reference section, we have Bible, and we have Avon's Pioneer Library. We'll get into each of these areas in more detail later on, in later episodes. So let's click on the home screen again. And then you'll notice that we have subscriptions. Now, what is subscriptions? Well, it allows a user to subscribe to daily feeds. Like, say, for example, the one you're seeing here, the Thought for the Day. I can sign up and subscribe to this to receive every day on the day, or, I could even set the days that I desire. I might just want to have the feed on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and not on the weekends. I could do that. I could say I want to set it, let's say 6 a.m. in the morning. It would deliver this feed at 6 a.m. I could also subscribe to Bible reading plans or EGW writing book plans or daily devotionals. So that's subscriptions. Let's go back to the home screen. The next one is Study Center. What is Study Center, you ask? Well, if you open up the topical one on Mind here, you'll notice that I've created some highlights in the app. Now, you can also create bookmarks and notes, and then you can sync these in the cloud. And if I open up my iPhone here, you will notice that it syncs, and I have exactly the same elements in my Mind folder on my iPhone as I do on my iPad. And that's the great beauty of the Study Center and the EGW Cloud Sync feature. Let's go back to home. And the next one we have is History. Now, History works a little bit different to My Library. My Library was specifically only for when you click on it, it remembers the history within My Library. History remembers everything. So you can see here that I have the Acts of the Apostles, which we did open up before in My Library. But if I open up Acts of the Apostles here and read through a little bit further through the chapter, and then go back to home and tap on My Library, see how it didn't affect. I'm back here on paragraph 65, on page 65. It does not interfere what I did in All Collections in My Library. The two work independently, and the two histories work independently. Then I have a little bit about an introduction to the basic of who the author is of Ellen White. And then I have audiobooks. Now, what is audiobooks? Audiobooks is all of the books or 120 in the EGW book collection. Then we have many other books, audiobooks, 228 in fact in the English. But you'll see there when I click on like chapter 1 that the audio will start to play. And then I'll just hit pause there and close and go back to the home screen. But it allows me to listen to the book rather than read it. Or I can do a combination of listening and reading. Listening history is exactly that. Now you'll notice when I come back, I opened up Patriarchs and Prophets in chapter 1, and it picks up exactly where I left off at the 6-second mark. And I'll just pause it again and click back on home. The last thing that we have is support. And this is where you can make a donation to this app so we can keep it free. Or when I scroll down there, you can see how we have the contact us. You can reach out to us for any questions or technical support that you may have. So that is EGW Writings 2 app for the iPad. I hope that the short tutorial or introduction that you've seen today will help you in your reading and studying. That we are going to go through a whole series of tutorials to introduce to you each of the facts and features of this app. So if you stay tuned, there'll be one coming tomorrow. God bless.